Hello and good evening. Welcome to the BYA 2020 Youth Recognition Ceremony. I am Denise Ullum, the president of Bloomfield Youth Assistance, and I am feeling so fortunate that I get to kick off this evening's event. We look forward to the Youth Recognition Ceremony all year long, every year. And obviously, 2020, things are a bit different. A global pandemic has challenged us to find a new way forward to celebrate the outstanding commitment and contributions that the students have made to our community. So tonight we're coming to you virtually, and we are thrilled to celebrate the students and the hope that they bring to all of us. Just a little bit of background on BYA. BYA was founded over 65 years ago. And in Oakland County, there are 26 youth assistance offices, of which Bloomfield Youth Assistance is one. And there are two primary components to us being able to do the work that we do. One is our casework services. We have a caseworker that receives referrals from the Oakland County Circuit Court Family Division, from the police, from educators, and from families themselves who are looking for help and support. The second piece that is so important to our organization is community involvement. We have a 100% volunteer board, and we make sure that when a community member finds a need, we help connect them with the resources that they might need. In addition, if we realize that that particular resource doesn't exist, we mobilize and work hard to create one. A couple of examples. About a year and a half ago, a parent reached out to us right at the beginning of the vaping epidemic and said, "Help, can you please provide education and resources?" So we worked together with other community partners and brought vaping information nights to the community. And then that turned into a phenomenal collaboration between Bloomfield Hills High School, BBCC, BYA, and we helped the high school pilot their alternative to suspension for vaping program, which is being piloted at the high school this year. Another example, we had several students reach out to BYA about a year ago when they told us they were really looking for a club where they could gather with their peers and talk about the things that were on their mind. The BYA Real Talk Club was born through the work of the BHSTV administration, a volunteer counselor, a retired Bloomfield Hills teacher, and BYA. We came together and supported those students to give them that space that they were looking for. Thirdly, tonight is a perfect example of the 100% volunteer community effort that BYA brings to help celebrate the youth in our community. So a little bit about what you can expect tonight. In a little bit, I'll kick things off to our phenomenal Youth Recognition Committee. They will present the awards. Please be sure to stick around to the end because we'll be awarding several very important scholarships. And since we're all doing this virtually, be sure and look us up on Twitter. Our Twitter handle is at BYA Bloomfield. And use the hashtag BYA Youth Rec 2020. And if you feel comfortable, snap a picture of you and your family watching you celebrate your accomplishments so we can all take part in that joy together. And one final note, our 35th president, John F. Kennedy, once said, "Children are the world's most valuable resource and its best hope for the future." Tonight, we celebrate 20 students and the incredible hope that they bring to all of us. Now, I'd like to introduce Paul Colin and Lisa Kaczynski, your co-chairs for tonight's event.
Hi, my name is Paul Colin, and I'm president of the Bloomfield Hills School Board and chair of the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Committee. I am so honored to be presenting these awards tonight with my colleagues to these incredible students who have made such an impact on their community. The pool of applicants was thousands, and these fine students demonstrated to our community what it means to give back. Congratulations to all of our award winners, as this is a very prestigious honor. On behalf of the Bloomfield Hills School District, Bloomfield Youth Assistance, and the greater Bloomfield community, it is my honor to put on this event celebrating these students.
Hi everyone, my name is Lisa Kaczynski. I am a 6th grade teacher at Bloomfield Hills Middle School, and I also have the great privilege of sitting on the Bloomfield Youth Assistance Board, where this evening with my wonderful colleagues, I get the opportunity to announce and explain some of the amazing things that you guys have done. I just want to thank each and every one of you for all of your vast accomplishments and let you know that you are the reason that Bloomfield Hills and beyond is such a great place to be. Thank you for your community service and for always going over and above. You are all amazing.
Good evening. My name is Dima Al-Gamal. I am a parent in the Bloomfield Hills District and a member of Bloomfield Youth Assistance Recognition Committee. I'm happy to be here to recognize our community members' amazing efforts.
Hi, I'm Natalie Finnerty. I'm a member of the Bloomfield Youth Assistance Recognition Committee. I'm thrilled to help honor the students tonight for their amazing achievements with community service. Thank you for all you do for our community and congratulations.
In addition to our Bloomfield Assistance Certificate acknowledging your prestigious honor, our local, state, and federal legislators, who you'll be hearing from shortly, has put together these amazing tributes honoring each and every one of you, which you will be receiving shortly.
Hi, I'm Congresswoman Haley Stevens. I wanted to take a minute to congratulate this year's winners of the Bloomfield Youth Assistance Awards. Thank you so much for your incredible service, your outstanding commitment, and your contributions to this community. I'm so honored to participate in this event, although I wish I could really be with you all in person. Congratulations and keep it up. We're expecting great things from you.
Hi everybody, it's State Senator Mallory McMorrow. First of all, I'm so sorry that we couldn't do this in person. I really would have loved to be there to celebrate the Bloomfield Area Youth Assistance winners. Every single one of you is an inspiration. I'm really grateful that I got a chance to read through all of your incredible accomplishments. And I think especially in a time like this when we are in really stressful, unprecedented times going through a global pandemic, something that is impacting the entire world and our entire country and our state and each of our communities, that it's just so reassuring and uplifting to be reminded of all of the incredible things that you do and you have done for your community, whether it's helping your peers in robotics programs or helping the developmentally disabled or seniors. I noticed that a lot of you are focused on mental health and making sure that people are okay and can relieve themselves from the stresses of life. And that's so important right now as we go through something that is challenging us day by day to change how we think and how we act and how we respond, especially when there are really scary things that are out of our control. So congratulations to each and every single one of you. Thank you for being who you are and what you do for our community. And I can't wait to see everything that you do next.
Hi, Senator Bear here. First, I just want to say I'm sorry that we cannot be together today to celebrate you, the Youth Outstanding Citizens winners in Bloomfield. This is such a wonderful thing. And when I look through your accomplishments, I am truly in awe of all that you have already done. You do exemplify what it really means to be in a community. It means contributing. And the more you contribute, the more you get, and the more the community gets, and everybody wins. And it's so clear what wonderful futures you have in front of you. And I look forward to hearing more about everything you do later. And I'm sure and hope that your next year will be better for school and that you have a wonderful summer. And congratulations.
Hey everyone, this is State Representative Mari Manugian, and I just want to say heartfelt congratulations to all of the honorees tonight at the Bloomfield Youth Assistance Awards. This is such a great honor, such a prestigious honor for all of these students, and without all of the service they do in our community, we wouldn't have such a tight-knit, close-knit, strong community that we have. And the example they set for all the other students at all ages for the kind of service that they can do in their communities to make a difference really is truly remarkable. And I wish we could all be together in person to celebrate your accomplishments, but hopefully we will be able to do that soon. Congratulations.
I would now like to honor Rebecca Fite for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Rebecca Fite was nominated by our high school counselor, Mrs. Parks. Rebecca is known by everyone at the Academy of Sacred Heart as dedicated, hardworking, and a natural-born role model. Rebecca was chosen by our school to participate in the My Lead organization, which is an organization of future leaders of our society. As president of her freshman class, Rebecca took the lead and was praised by the way she helped her classmates navigate through their tough freshman year. Rebecca has done a tremendous amount impacting her community as well. Rebecca knits in order to raise money for the Autism Center and was a recipient of the Good Citizen Award from the Birmingham Bloomfield Optimist Club. Rebecca volunteers regularly at a church, and finally, each Thursday, Rebecca goes to this Kennedy School in Pontiac, Michigan, where she volunteers her time helping the severely impaired students. It is with great pleasure that I present the BYA Award to Rebecca Fite.
And now I would like to honor Roni Kane. Roni Kane is a senior at Bloomfield Hills High School. She was nominated by her counselor, Miss Mattis, and her forensic coach, Miss Deere. Roni pours her heart and soul into everything she touches. Her service as a member and volunteer of the forensic team, countless and successful school plays, radio station, and BHSTV TV news is exceptional. She truly has made the most of her high school experience. Roni was recently nominated to the Daughters of the American Revolution Scholarship. Roni found success in almost everything she has attempted to do with a constant positive attitude and an amazing character. She cares about others, which adds a sparkle to her intelligence. She is caring, genuine, confident, and compassionate. Lastly, Roni received the University of Michigan Stamped Scholarship, a merit scholarship provided to the brightest and most outstanding undergraduate freshmen admitted to the University of Michigan. Congratulations to Roni.
We will now honor Stacy Hirsch, a senior at the high school.
Stacy Hirsch is a senior at Bloomfield Hills High School and was nominated by her counselor, Ms. Mattis. Stacy was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in the 9th grade. She founded Families Fighting Against Multiple Sclerosis in West Bloomfield. She is also responsible for fundraising and event planning for the National Multiple Sclerosis Society and its Michigan chapter. Stacy organizes a top fundraising team every year for their annual spring event and was chosen as a speaker at the opening ceremonies. In school, Stacy is a member of the National Honor Society, editor of the senior section of the yearbook, and a captain for the Palms team. Stacy has received art awards and college scholarship awards. Stacy was recognized as one of 18 Jewish teens in the Metro Detroit area awarded for being involved in the community. She demonstrated these values through participating in the Latakan Social Justice Seminar in Washington, D.C., holding various positions with her Temple Youth Group, and working as a teacher's assistant in religious school. Stacy will attend U of M in the fall and is focused on a pre-medical and healthcare field. Stacy was awarded with the Stamps Scholars Scholarship, one of U of M's most prestigious merit-based scholarships. Congratulations, Stacy.
I would now like to honor Adriana Calleb for the Bloomfield Youth Recognition Award. Adriana Calleb was nominated by her teacher, Mrs. Rayborn. Besides being a math tutor, forensicator, and a member of the Spanish Honor Society, Adriana is the founder of the nonprofit organization Helping Hands, an organization that mentors and tutors underprivileged students in Michigan. Before the pandemic, Adriana and her 150 volunteers would spend time at various schools helping students by reading stories to the younger ones and tutoring the older ones. Additionally, the organization works with other charitable organizations like Forgotten Harvest and Gleaners to provide food services and services to those less fortunate. Adriana, working with her sister Gabrielle and the Bloomfield Hills High School student leadership, provided virtual tutoring to all students of Metro Detroit through this pandemic, along with a virtual Spirit Week for our Bloomfield community for those families who needed that extra social emotional support. Adriana volunteers weekly at her church and is working with the Detroit Pistons Outreach Department on more community partnerships. As one of Adriana's administrators says, Adriana is one of a kind and an inspiration to us all. It is an honor that I give this award to Adriana Calleb.
Now we will honor Brody Mayoris.
Brody Mayoris is nominated by his counselor, Ms. Shana Klein, and teacher, Mr. Matt McLeod, as well as fellow award winner Alan Zhang. He is a founding member of the Junior State of America chapter at Bloomfield Hills High School, and under his leadership, the organization has dramatically expanded its outreach and has grown to encompass students of all political influences. He has worked on initiatives such as the Fight Apathy campaign and the Voting Rights Town Hall, as well as the Lansing Shadowing Program, connecting students at BHHS to their representatives in Lansing. Brody is also a founder and president of the Interact Club, treasurer of Medical Careers Club, a forensics champion, Quiz Bowl travel team member, Model UN team member, and environmental club member. He has received recognition by the BHS Board of Education and has been honored by the Bloomfield Hills Rotary Club. He is involved in projects around the community helping seniors, hospitalized children, and underprivileged citizens. Brody plans on studying both biology and political science at U of M and plans on pursuing a career as a physician.
I would now like to honor Alexandre Finkelstein for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Lexi Finkelstein was nominated by our high school counselor James Fogel and teacher leader Crystal Liberty. Besides Lexi's numerous involvement at our high school, which included being on the varsity softball team, Palms, and Spanish club, Lexi is one who prides herself on making a difference. As president of the math club for the last 2 years, Lexi was heavily involved in organizing the club's tutoring program. Lexi is not only one of the top forensic students in the state of Michigan, but as captain has provided coaching and mentorship to many of the students on the current team. Lexi was one of the founders of Bring Your Own Dog fundraiser, raising over $5,000 annually and facilitating multiple pet adoptions for the Michigan Humane Society. Lexi is a tremendous student advocate, as she was one of the founders of the Bloomfield Hills chapter of Engage 18, which is a student advocacy group focusing on student voice, voter registration, and those issues impacting students across the country. Lexi represented the students on the Bloomfield Hills School District Part-Time Task Force and is one of 2 first-ever students to be selected to be a student on the Bloomfield Hills School Board. It is my pleasure to award the Bloomfield Youth Assistance Award to Lexi Finkelstein.
Next, we will honor Lilian Pulido. Lilian Pulido is a sophomore at Bloomfield Hills High School who was nominated by her first LEGO robotic team leader, Mr. Gormley. Lily was instrumental in founding a brand new first LEGO robotic program at Durfee Elementary in Detroit and volunteered her time to assist in mentoring the students through their first regional tournament. The Durfee Elementary robotics team, the Bulldogs, took home multiple awards and qualified and ranked second place at the state championship for their research project. Lily is dedicated, passionate, and has great attitude. Because of volunteer students like Lily, the Bionic Black Hawks robotics team has been invited to partner with Life Remodeled Detroit to operate a permanent robotics and STEM lab at the Durfee Innovation Society building. She is also a member of the JV softball team and the marching band at BHSTV. Congratulations to Lilian Pulido.
I would now like to honor Jada Samuels for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Jada Samuels was nominated by Bloomfield Hills resident and mentor Stephanie Kreider. Besides being Vice President of Student Government at Oakland Community College, OCC is a high school program which offers college credit. Jada is also a member of the National Honor Society while receiving the Social Studies Department Award, highest award in the OCC department. Jada is most proud of her involvement in helping others, as Jada was selected to be in the Young Leaders Summer Academy on Human Rights, where Jada helped promote many issues pressing to our community and nation. Realizing that social emotional health is a crisis facing our youth, Jada founded the Minds Over Matter Club, which helps students de-stress over the anxiety facing our youth. Jada is not only one of our community's trained global leaders, which is a program helping promote awareness of global issues, but Jada has trained others to be great global citizens as well. Jada is a talented artist and writer and was selected to read one of her poems at the OCC Martin Luther King Convention. Finally, Jada created a 90-minute workshop entitled Connect, Reflect, and Grow, which is a community project that helps students cope with those stressors that impact students. It is my honor to nominate Jada Samuels for the BYA Award.
Next is Emily Grambala, a senior at Marion High School.
Emily Grambala is an 11th grader at Marion High School. Her counselor, Bess Reich, nominated her, writing, "She is an incredible young person who has overcome challenge after challenge and has made a lasting impact on her peers and our community." Emily was diagnosed with a brain tumor at age 8 and underwent years of treatment. Earlier this school year, Emily's doctors discovered that her tumor was growing again. She ended up missing almost half of her first semester due to pain and treatment, but she still completed all of her missing work, including in her honors courses. Through all of her health issues, Emily has always prioritized serving others whenever possible. She works with developmentally disabled adults at Angel's Place, provides childcare for young children at a local church, and volunteered as a Eucharistic minister at her own parish. After Emily's extensive hospital visits, she came up with the idea for Feel Better boards, which are whiteboards that she puts together with markers and games for young children in the hospital. Emily is also heavily involved with the Wish Upon a Team organization. Emily is a member of the varsity field hockey and bowling teams. She serves as class PR historian. She is a member of the SAD and Life clubs and is a student ambassador in addition to being in both the Spanish Honor Society and National Honor Society.
Now I would like to honor Alan Zane. Alan Zhang is a senior at Bloomfield Hills High School. He was nominated by Mr. McLeod and student Brody Mayoris. Alan has been a key individual in increasing political awareness and activism throughout BHS and the community. He has shown tremendous leadership as the Vice President of the Junior Statesmen of America, as he actively participates in organizing debates, political discussions, and activism campaigns around the school. He is also the co-president of the History Club, captain of the quiz ball team, violinist in the symphony orchestra, management team member for Athena Capital, Model UN member, and Medical Careers Club member. He was recognized by the BHS Board of Education on 8 separate occasions. Alan will be attending Harvard University as he plans on pursuing a career in medicine. He demonstrates exceptional leadership, commitment, and dedication. Congratulations to Alan Zhang.
Next is Jackie Forman.
Jacqueline is nominated by her theater director and independent study teacher, Mary Bogret. Jackie began developing her skills back in the 3rd grade, working with lighting and producing with the Bloomfield Players Theater Troupe. For the past 4 years at Bloomfield Hills High School, she has worked on every show in whatever capacity she could. The past 2 years, she designed and created a floor design to be included as scenery. This year, for Fiddler on the Roof, she spent over 50 hours creating the floor. Mary Bogret comments, "She works tirelessly and never seeks recognition. She makes sure underclassmen are included, and she takes the time to mentor new crew members. Jackie is as kind and caring as she is talented." In addition to theater, Jackie is involved in Model UN and robotics and had been selected for leadership opportunities. She is interested in pursuing a career in engineering. Congratulations, Jackie.
Now I would like to honor Melanie Palmer. Melanie Palmer is a senior at Bloomfield Hills High School and was nominated by her counselor, Ms. Brooks. Melanie is a leader among her peers for her strength and fortitude. She lives by the motto, "Do what makes you happy unless it hurts you or someone else around you." She demonstrated her leadership as the GSA co-president at BHS. She has organized meetings and has been a motivator and supporter of others. Diversity is something Melanie strives for in all situations. She is a member of the Women's Empowerment, Photography, Digital Art, and Movie Clubs. She's also a member of the National Honor Society, and as a junior, she was a District Art Show Award recipient. Congratulations to Melanie Palmer.
Next is Savitri Anantharaman.
Savitri is nominated by Counselor Brian Fitzgerald and friend and fellow award winner Heather Chen. Savitri has worked relentlessly as a climate activist for our county. She helped start Sunrise Movement Oakland County, which has become the local branch of the Sunrise Movement organization. Within her work in Sunrise, she has helped to organize climate strikes and community events regarding the climate crisis. Additionally, Savitri led the Environmental Club to host a press conference announcing support for the Youth v. Gov court case. She continually works to help the community through her activism. Savitri also attended a conference collaborating with other youth climate activists on shaping the movement. In school, Savitri is also on student leadership, in band and the marching band, serves as JSA council member, is the Environmental Club president, and is an Interact Club chair. Savitri is interested in studying education policy so she can help others.
I would now like to honor Heather Chen for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Heather Chen was nominated by her counselor, Brian Fitzgerald. Heather is a proud member of Student Leadership, Model UN, the Environmental Club. Her high school's cross-country and track and field team and is a top forensicator in the state of Michigan. Even though Heather loves her co-curricular involvement, her real passion is being an advocate and helping others. Heather has gone to Washington, D.C. and Lansing to advocate our federal and local government for more funding to help promote STEM education. Heather is a mentor to various underprivileged students of Southeast Michigan as she works with an all-girls robotics team in Detroit. Heather is the lead marketer for the Project Prom program, an event to help disadvantaged students that cannot go to their prom. Heather, through her Political Action Club, organized a town hall at Bloomfield Hills High School regarding informational session with panelists from across the county on voting rights. Finally, Heather started Bloomfield Bus, where she worked with our local township officials, Smart Bus, and the Michigan Department of Transportation to build bus shelters for those waiting during those cold winter months. It is my honor to present Heather Chen with the BYA Award.
I would now like to recognize India Wool Stewart for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. India was nominated by her middle school counselor, Mr. Flaveris, because of her outstanding community service contributions. India has organized a fundraiser for the Capuchin Food Bank in Detroit. She additionally is involved in Yad Ezra food delivery, helps with Meals on Wheels, and donates her time to the Covenant House. She has organized clothing fundraisers for those less fortunate in the Detroit area through an organization called Crossroads. She has even visited the countries of India and Ecuador and helped build schools for the local communities through the WE organization. She worked with the residents on sustainability to help those communities be able to thrive and be self-sustainable. Not only does she work out in the community, but she is also a hero in her school as well. She brought awareness to Bloomfield Hills Middle School and other organizations about how styrofoam is destructive to our ecosystem, and she's brought awareness on alternatives to that styrofoam as well. In addition to all of that, she is an 8th grade web ambassador at Bloomfield Hills Middle School, a member of the forensics and cross-country teams, as well as a leader in the Me to We and the Be the Change clubs. Thank you, India, for all of your service. Next, I'd like to recognize Caroline Reynolds for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Caroline was nominated by her Team 6A teachers for her community service. She is an active volunteer at Crossroads in Detroit. It is there that with her family on the weekends, they organize the food, they cook in the kitchen, and they serve those less fortunate. Equally important, she interacts and makes conversations with the homeless visitors, and she makes them feel welcome. When she realized there was a need, she rose to the occasion, and she created Coats for Good, which was a coat drive where she hand-delivered flyers in her neighborhood asking for warm coat donations. She ended up collecting more than 200 items for the homeless so that they could stay warm during the winter. Until this recent pandemic, she was planning on going to the Dominican Republic this summer to do construction projects, work with kids, and put on sports clinics. Unfortunately, this is on hold, but she still plans to do this in the future. Overall, Caroline is a kind, cheery, goal-oriented young lady who has a bright future ahead of her. Thank you, Caroline, for your service. Up next, I'd like to recognize Niveditha Morali for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Niveditha was nominated by her counselor, Mr. Southward, because she is a student at East Hills who stands out amongst the rest and has proven countless times that she is an outstanding citizen. She was elected to attend Makers of Good, which was a teen summit in New York City, focusing on decreasing social isolation and eliminating our current pressing issues in our society. Last year, she was the founder and a participant of a new club she created called the Positivity Group, which is a group of students at East Hills who decided to use their snow days in a productive manner, creating signage and motivating students through quotes to be kind, because kindness matters. This year, she did it again. And she's also a new founder to another group called the Unity Group. She participates in this group with other 8th grade students who are currently coordinating community service initiatives for 8th graders so that they can bond with and assist their surrounding community. While doing all of that, she still made time to be an important member of the Forensics, Science Olympiad, and Math Olympiad teams. She earned all 7s and 8s in the Sigma Math competition, and she is modest, kind-hearted, and altruistic in nature, and she's a strong leader. And even though this is her last year at East Hills, Mr. Southward notes that she will continue to make the Cavalier family proud in the years to come. Thank you, Niveditha, for all of your community contributions. I would now like to honor Brooklyn Raimi for the Bloomfield Hills Youth Recognition Award. Brooklyn Raimi was nominated by her former 7th grade teacher and current Me to We club sponsor, Mrs. Vayette. She was selected to attend the Hershey Heartwarming Project Conference in New York City, which aims to empower students to be leaders in promoting a more caring and supportive environment for all students. She learned a lot there, and she later independently applied and was awarded a $250 grant from Hershey's. She is currently in the process of organizing mental health first aid kits for all Black teachers at Bloomfield Hills Middle School, and she's also working to develop a quiet space called a Quiet Room for students who struggle with anxiety disorders. While doing all of that behind the scenes, she is an important member of the volleyball team, basketball team, and the Me to We Club. Brooklyn cares about others, and she aims to support others, and always has a positive attitude. Thank you, Brooklyn, for all that you do in your community.
Now I would like to honor Dean Klug, Sean Kanoya, and Shanze Shakur. Dean Klug, Sean Kanoya, and Shanze Shakur are 3 8th graders at West Hills Middle School who were nominated by their counselor, Miss Westerby, and Functional Resource Program teacher, Miss Reed. Dean, Sean, and Shanze started a coffee program at West Hills Middle School. 2 days a week, they service the staff by taking coffee orders and delivering them to their classrooms, offices, and desks. These students rotated 4 different jobs and stations: orders, coffee, cream, and delivery. They diligently worked hard on this project and took pride in being able to communicate and help bring joy to staff in the building. The connection they made strengthened their social skills greatly. The staff at West Hills Middle School thank these students for their organization, commitment, and service. Congratulations to Dean, Sean, and Shanze.
Our middle school award winners, just like our high school award winners, do absolutely amazing things. So too do the people in this next category. We're now going to move to the Bloomfield Youth Assistance 2020 Above and Beyond Citizen Recognition Awards. And these awards go to individuals in our community or who work in our community that make a difference every day to those they serve.
I would now like to honor Leah Abel for the Bloomfield Hills Citizens Recognition Award. Leah Abel was nominated for the Outstanding Citizen Award by our Recognition Committee. Leah is one of our Bloomfield Hills District's family ambassadors. Leah founded the Family Connections program, which welcomes new families to the area and provides them information and resources. To quote one of our new families, "If it was not for the passion exhibited by Leah during our tour, I would not be attending Bloomfield Hills schools." Leah is also the chair of our multicultural celebration, which under her vision and leadership grew to a district-wide and community-wide event involving every school in the district. In addition to the Bloomfield Hills School District, Leah is integral to the greater community, as she provides resources for refugees and displaced families, along with organizing countless volunteer activities for students and families for the community in Southeast Michigan. We conclude with a quote from West Hills Principal Rob Durecker. First and foremost, Leah is an action taker who acts with kindness and inclusivity. I have heard multiple testimonies from our transitioning families of how important Leah has been in helping them establish a sense of home. She is selfish in her endeavors, which is just one more reason I have so much respect for the difference maker she is for our community. It is my honor on behalf of Bloomfield Youth Assistance to give Leah the Outstanding Citizens Award. I would now like to honor Tamarcus Southward for the Bloomfield Hills Citizens Recognition Award. Tamarcus Southward was nominated by the Bloomfield Youth Recognition Committee for the Outstanding Citizen Award. Tamarcus is a well-respected and adored counselor at East Hills Middle School. To summarize his accomplishments, I'm going to quote his current principal, a parent, and a teacher. Jason Rubel, East Hills principal, comments, "Every day Tamarcus models our efforts as a school community to develop a true sense of belonging where all of his students are valued and known for who they are. Above all, it is his collaborative, student-centered, and team-based approach that makes him such an incredible resource at the building and district levels." An East Hills parent says, "He is genuine and passionate about putting students first. He regularly speaks with students in the hallways, as well as engages families in a friendly manner. Whenever he is aware of a concern, he takes ownership and works as a team to bring forth solutions." An East Hills teacher says, "He is always lifting up our students and staff, either with a smile, compliment, or simply a genuine conversation." Additionally, Tamarcus is really good at what he does. He is a listener and encourager and gives good sound advice. I am proud on behalf of Bloomfield Youth Assistance to give Tamarcus Southward the Bloomfield Citizens Award.
We here at BYA could not do any of the things that we've been talking about tonight without the incredible generosity and support of many, many people and organizations. Our supporters include Bloomfield Hills Schools, Bloomfield Township, and the Oakland County Circuit Court Family Division. Our supporters include the Oakland County Board of Commissioners, Bloomfield Hills Rotary Club, Bloomfield Township Optimist Club, Bloomfield Township Police Department, Bloomfield Township Fire Department, Bloomfield Hills Board of Education, the Eagles for Children Foundation with funding through the Oakland Hills Country Club, Forest Lake Country Club, and Pine Lake Country Clubs, the BHS Foundation Compass Fund, various PTOs in the Bloomfield Hills School District, and generous personal donations from community members. Thank you all so very much. As we alluded to earlier tonight, we have two very special scholarships to award to two very special students. I am lucky enough to be standing in for our phenomenal fire department. Just a little bit of background about the work that they do before we award the scholarship. Since its inception in the mid-1980s, the Bloomfield Township Firefighters Charities has worked diligently to help fund burn treatment research, prevent juvenile arson, assist local individuals and families in need, and many other charitable endeavors. The BTFD Charities has raised approximately $700,000 for these causes. The Firefighters Charity is a long-standing supporter of BYA and the youth of Bloomfield Hills. This year, the BTFD Charities is honored to recognize one extraordinary student who embodies the spirit of the BTFD, assisting local individuals and helping our own with compassion and respect. Now, I'll pass it over to Paul Colin, who will reveal our winner.
This student continually shows up with a positive attitude, and when she sees a problem, she looks for a solution. Her commitment to helping our community and our peers, especially during this global pandemic, has been consistent and continual. She's a very compassionate leader with heart. As a proxy for the Bloomfield Township Fire Department Charities, we are honored to give the Fireman's $1,000 Scholarship Award to Adriana Calleb.
Hello, I hope this video finds everyone staying safe and healthy. My name is Officer Dave Van Kerkhove. I am the School Liaison Officer for the Bloomfield Township Police Department and a board member of Bloomfield Youth Assistance. I am here today representing the Bloomfield Township Police Benevolent Association in presenting a scholarship to one of our student recipients today. It is always a tough job to figure out who we want to award this scholarship to. But today, after thorough consideration, we have chosen to award this $1,000 scholarship to Brody Mayores. So Brody, congratulations to you. We hope this scholarship helps in your future educational endeavors. So again, congratulations to you and to all the students. In addition to the scholarship that we have presented today, the Bloomfield Township Police Benevolent Association would like to continue our support of BYA and presenting them a $1,000 donation for all the hard work that they do for our community. So stay safe, everyone. Thank you very much. Congratulations to all our students again, and take care. Hope to see you soon.
Thank you so much for joining us tonight, and another huge congratulations to each of our award recipients. Thank you for making our world a better place. Good night.